All right, we got our first stream match of the night. We got Diddy Kong versus Lucario. Santo versus whoever's using the tap-off account. We don't have his name at the moment. Versus Slater. Diddy Kong's off to a strong start against Lucario. Let's see if Lucario can take the match back. He does get stronger the more damage he takes. The percentages are getting closer. Looks like Lucario could take it back. And the first stock goes to Diddy Kong, played by Santo. Will, what do you think of the matchup so far?
I couldn't tell you a thing about this game.
Thank you, Will.
I have no idea what's going on.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, a little bit of commentary. Diddy Kong is considered by some people to be the top-tier character at the moment. Lucario's not too far down. But Diddy Kong definitely a big favorite for winning a lot of tournaments.
What makes him so good?
He has, well, for one, he's fast. All of his moves come out really quickly. He has some really great strings. He can do a lot of things other characters can't by having this really solid combination of speed and power. I don't know. I'm trying to say words. I'm sorry.
Are his projectiles particularly good?
The peanut popgun's not great. The banana peel's not really great as a projectile, but what it does really well is if you can trip your opponent, you can set them up for a string by grabbing them, doing the down throw, and then following them into the air. And that string in particular is probably his greatest strength. You can build up a lot of percentage by using that string.
Do you feel that Diddy Kong has an advantage in this matchup?
Not particularly. Lucario is this very strong keep-away character, while Diddy Kong is this very strong melee get-up-close character. If he gets the bananas in, then he's solid. But otherwise, Lucario can play a pretty good keep-away game and stop Diddy Kong's game from happening at all.
How generous do you feel Nintendo is going to be with their patches?
They've patched a few times already. We're on 0.4, I think. So there should be a few more, if there are any bugs, bug fixes, patches for balances, but I don't think there'll be too many more.
Do you foresee Diddy Kong being nerfed?
No, I don't really foresee too much in the way of nerfs. Nintendo was... One thing I really love about Smash 4 is Nintendo actually cared about the competitive community and made a really well-balanced game. I don't believe any character has a matchup that's worse than 7-3. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty solid. Most games, you don't even get balance that good, except for maybe Street Fighter 4.
So you think that Diddy Kong being this good is probably more due to the game being early?
Yeah, definitely. I've heard things from pros. They've said that Diddy Kong is a really easy character to play, and since the game is pretty new to the tournament scene, people need to learn to play Diddy, learn to play against him. Once the meta kind of settles, Diddy Kong probably is not going to be at the top.
Is there a character that you feel might move up as the game moves along?
Olimar, actually. Olimar's at the bottom of Donkey Kong right now. Olimar in Brawl was very close to the bottom for most of Brawl's life cycle, but now he's pretty much at the top. I think he's A rank.
What makes him good?
A lot of really good spacing, a lot of really high priority using his Pikmin, as Pikmin are kind of like sword characters. So weapons often have a lot better priority than I guess fist moves. So by using a lot of really great spacing and using that priority, Olimar can get in close, keep people off of him, and pursue really well as well.
Makes Makes sense. Now, when he throws that banana, can the other player pick it up?
Absolutely, you can catch it out of the air. Diddy Kong can do it as well. And one thing that players like to do is to throw it back, quickly jump back to grab it, and then throw it forward at the opponent. If you can get them like that, you get the good string where you get that damage off really quickly.
Makes sense. I can see how throwing that banana would keep your opponent from wanting to move.
This match, we actually have Lucario taking the first stock, so despite that first match, our Lucario player may have a shot at winning the match overall. All right, 2-2. Lucario's got that 46% advantage. Well, not for long.
Can you really call it an advantage when he does better when he's got more damage?
Oh, absolutely. Lucario plays his keep-away game a lot better at the higher percentage, but it doesn't really do much else. If he has the early lead, it's just as good as any other character having an early lead. Really, what he gets is a much... Because it's true, he does have that safer late game, the stronger late game, but he's definitely not weak in the early game.
Makes sense. I was under the impression that he was weak early game and strong later game, and that's how it balanced out. So he's still viable even with no damage.
Completely, absolutely. And the damage is going to come. It inevitably is going to come. But even if it doesn't, Lucario could definitely win the match. He is very acrobatic. He can hit in all directions really quickly. He's got a fantastic recovery, one of the best in the game. There's no reason he's bad early. Oh, that's my friend. Shout out to Richard, Professor Dickley. Professor Dickley, I know you know a lot more about Smash than I do. What do you think about the matchup between Diddy Kong and Lucario?
By the time he gives you answers, the game might be over.
That's all right. We'll keep saying stuff while we see what he's got to say. It looks like Lucario lost the lead he took early. Doesn't mean he can't come back.
No, especially it seems like he is a comeback character.
He is, absolutely. He's the strongest comeback character in the game. His spacing gets stronger and stronger the more damage he takes. But looks like it's over. Game 1 goes to...
Santo.